Good morning.
Wait, before you start.
I already started. Good morning to you. Good morning to me. Okay. At this time, everyone should have back. Yeah, I know it's not working. My camera's not on because it's not working. It's zoomed in really tight on my nose, and I don't need you to see up there. I don't know. In a bit. All right. Here's the thing we're doing today. It's not notes. I am recording. It's not notes. I am recording.
Wait, do we take our notebook?
Yes, you need your notebook out. That was directions given earlier.
I wasn't at that.
It was before that.
I was outside.
No, you
Quit making excuses and get out your notebook. Gentlemen,
what do we need the scissors?
gentlemen, settle in. Settle in. You need your notes out. Thank you. At this time, everyone has a bit of their work back. Either lesson 1 or lesson 2 something. Yes? Okay.
No, Bobby didn't get his.
All right. It probably means that I'm still working on grading stuff. So just kind of listen, hang out, and we'll be with you in a moment.
This is lesson 1, right?
Okay. The one without the title is lesson 1, yes. Because I messed up. I'm sorry. All right. What I need you to do is look first at the grade. It should be written kind of up here on the top and circled, big number. If, gentlemen, if that grade is 70 or higher, congratulations, you do not need to do any corrections. Good job.
Thank you.
If it is below a 70, you will want to make corrections. Here's how corrections are going to be made. If you wrote in pencil, you must do your corrections in pen. If you wrote in pen, do your corrections in pencil. Okay? This way, it's easy to see the difference between what was your original work and what's corrections. Do not change your original work. Do not erase your original work. Just rewrite. If you have space here to write it, especially if you just left it blank, write it here. If you don't have room, grab another sheet of paper. Number 1, do your work, your justification, and then staple it to this and turn that in. Okay? Once you've gotten all of the items with some correction work on it, I will grant the 70. Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you a question after you're done.
Okay, when I'm done. So far, so good?
Yes.
Right now, everyone needs to look through their work and try to find an item that you knew how to do, you felt really comfortable when you did it, and you got all of the parts correct. Take a moment, look through your work right now. Find any one, whichever one, just pick one.
Miss, if you got one right, if you got a 90,
You're still going to do this. Have you found the item that you felt really comfortable with and you got it all correct, that one item? Yeah, you just hang out. You found it?
Good morning, elevators. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may be seated. Any student interested in participating in academic UAL competition, please come.
We don't have time. I'm going to work through the announcements.
September 11th.
I'm not talking over them.
Homecoming dance on Saturday, September 26th from 7 p.m. at the La Feria Shriners Club. Tickets will be $5 and can be bought in room 306, room 709. Thanks. And go Lions.
Thank you, Seth. Great morning, Pride Nation. This is Mr. Rodriguez. Hope everyone had a great week. We'd like to wish good luck to our Mighty Lion football team that will be competing at home tonight against those naughty Warriors from Santa Rosa. Also, good luck to our cross-country team as they compete this Saturday morning at the Stock Show Invitational. Great luck to our volleyball team as they compete here at home. We also have our kickoff robotics event tomorrow at CSTC Harlingen. We welcome another great year for our team. And finally, good luck to our tennis team as they'll be hosting those pesky Hawks from Zapata tomorrow morning. Shout out to Ricardo Gonzalez from Mrs. Ochoa. Ricardo found another student's folder, which was left behind the Go Center. He did not hesitate turning it into me, and this folder had some very, very important information. Thank you, Ricardo, for being a great citizen. Shout out to Ariana Prado from Ms. Castañeda. When I was decorating the hall in the 700 wing, Ariana was kind enough to help me with a task. Thank you, Ariana.
Give me
for
a
your
thumbs
kind,
up if you did this.
cooperative attitude and helping instill
So that I
pride
know.
in nation spirit. Shout out to Gerardo Lozoya from Mrs. Garcia. Gerardo found a pair of glasses and he kindly turned them into the office. Thank you, Gerardo, for your honesty and great citizenship. Shout out to Holly Hopstead from Mrs. Olivares. Holly found a phone and turned it into the office. Thank you, Holly, for being a caring and responsible student. Keep up the awesome attitude. Shout out to Priscilla Leja from Mrs. Cook. Priscilla found and turned in someone's phone charger. Great job, Priscilla. Those chargers are not cheap, and I'm sure the owner was happy to have it back. Shout out to Isaiah Hasso from Mrs. Nuna. Tuesday during second lunch, Isaiah was kind and generous to another student in the cafeteria. Thank you, Isaiah, for your caring and generous attitude. Shout out to Catarina, Cynthia, Jasmine, Ariana, and Emiliano from Mr. Rodriguez for agreeing to volunteer at the last minute to help out our Lions Club this past Saturday with their chicken barbecue fundraiser. You folks serve the best chicken, rice, and beans. Thanks to all those students that earned a shout out this week. A reminder, we are on pep rally schedule, and I expect great team spirit and excellent behavior displayed tonight, not only at the pep rally, but also at the game. No backpacks or athletics bags will be allowed at the stadium, and as always, dress code be enforced. Please come out and support our Lions and Lionettes at all our student events, and help showcase our pride, and let our opponents hear our legendary roar. Pride Nation, you rock!
Yes, ma'am. It's like cappuccino. There you go. They called your name. Congratulations. Come back in as soon as you can. All right. So you found your K. This is one that you knew. You're going to find a problem that will be your W problem. And this is a problem you had to work for. W standing for work. It's either a question that you really worked hard for, and when you turned it in, you're like, oh my God, I don't think I'm going to get number 9 right because I'm not sure. You got it back and it was all correct. Okay? Or it's a problem that you worked on a little bit and you made a small error, and so you just need to do a little bit of work on it. Okay? Have you found your W problem? Did you find your W? Mark it right now. This one's my W. Okay? Any problem you want. K, you knew it, you felt comfortable with it, you got all 3 parts correct. W, you really had to work for it and you got all 3 parts correct, or you got some parts of it wrong, but you look at it and you're like, oh, I know what I did.
You can be on the same paper, right?
It can be on the same paper. It can be the same question. Maybe not the same question as the K. And now you're going to look for the last one, which will be your L. And this is a question that either you left completely blank because you didn't know how to start, and so you're going to learn from it, or you tried it and you got all 3 parts wrong, and so you're going to go back and look at it more closely and learn from it. So this is a problem, any problem that you will learn from. Have you found your KWLs? You only need one of each. Yeah, on the or, it's a problem that you worked really hard on and got correct, or is a problem that you made a small error, and so you're going to work on that small error. It could be something as simple as you wrote 4 times 4, but you actually did 4 plus 4. Okay? That's a small error. Okay? Something as simple as that. All right, have you identified your KWLs? All right. If your grade is 70 or higher, I need you to cut four things for me. Cut out your L, cut out your W, cut out your K. Don't worry about the item on the back if your grade was above a 70. If it was not above a 70, do corrections first. Once I rewrite that you've gotten the 70, go ahead and take it, cut it out, and then do the cutouts of the KWL, okay? What? If you got above a 70, you were cutting out your K and W and L problems. If it's less than a 70, don't cut yet. Wait till after you have made corrections. Yes, sir. What part did you not understand? The labeling? You're going to label one problem that you knew how to do and you got correct as K, for I knew how to do it. It was K. She got the joke. You're going to label with W one you had to work for. W for work for. Okay? It was hard, but you did it and you got it correct. Or you worked on it and made a small mistake and got it a little wrong, which means you're going to work on it. W for work.
And for the corrections?
For the corrections, I need you to redo the problem.
I said if it's cut in the back,
It depends on how much room you have. If you don't have room to redo it on the paper, use a different sheet of paper. Yes.
miss if it cuts the back.
It's okay. Have you got your KWLs cut out? Those of you who got grades above a 70?
Yeah.
Okay. If it's below a 70, just wait and watch. You will do this to your paper after the corrections come in, okay?
This came off
Yes.
It's okay.
Pero,
with the grade.
what if my L and my K are in the same pero?
Pick a new K. If you have one, like the K is on the back of another one, pick another K. Just find another one that you knew how to do.
Miss.
All right.
Do we need this?
And then the next thing that you need to find is the grade on your paper. So somewhere at the front, you will see a number, and it will be circled. Find that and cut that free. The actual grade with my handwriting. Okay? There's your grade. Okay? So you have 4 things.
So we can throw this other paper away?
The rest of the paper you may throw away. You have the 4 most important things of any assignment that has been returned to you. You have your grade. You want to keep your grade in my handwriting in case something happens to my electronic or physical grade book, or I have a stupid finger issue, which happens. I have 150 of you, all of whom is going to have 10 or more grades, that I will have to transfer from my paper grade book into my computer grade book as quickly as possible. And I have done it before, and I will likely do it again, where I mean to type a 100 and I type a 10. That's a big difference. You need to be able to fight for your grade, so keep this in my handwriting, and if you see me post a grade that doesn't match this, come see me and just show me that and go, Miss, it was actually supposed to be a 97, not a 79.
So we just throw the rest away?
The rest you can throw away. Because you have gotten one example of how to do something correct. You have one example of something that you worked really hard on, or something that you made a small error that you're going to work on not doing again. And you have an example of something that you're going to learn from. To get the items on the learn from, you're either going to go to a friend and get assistance with the how. Why? All right? or you're going to come to me for tutoring, for assistance on the how and the why. Either one of those is acceptable. All right, take out your notes and take out your glue. What assignment was this from that you were cutting from? If it was 1,
It was all 2.
okay, for you it was 2. All right, if it was 1, you're going to go to your first lesson of notes.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember the blank page that we left? We're going to glue onto that page. If you did lesson 2, you're going to go to the blank page of lesson 2.
I thought it was just the first one.
What? You're going to end up doing it to all of them. Right now, you just picked one to do it with right now. All right, here's how you glue.
What page was? Number 2?
Whatever assignment that you picked it from, that empty page. Glue your grade down to the top so that you have it in my handwriting. So you have your grade. Okay? Now, you're going to put glue on the far left side of the page in a strip, and you're just going to glue down the edge of your K, your W, and your L in that order. I put a line of glue right here on the left, and I laid down K, W, and L. You want it glued down just a strip so that these open up, because we're going to write underneath them. Okay? Don't worry, we're not writing very much. And everyone's going to write a different amount. All right, we got it? They're glued in?
Page 2.
What lesson did you take that from? Okay, yeah, let's try to separate them by which lesson it is.
Miss, it doesn't fit.
Yeah, they might not fit. You notice how mine are all different sizes? Shh. If you're not cutting, you wait. Notice how all of mine are different sizes? I had to trim them because they weren't going to fit. So you trim them, you cut them, the ends off a little bit so that they fit. Just make sure that you keep all of your work visible when you're doing the trimming. All right. Yes? Yeah. Next time, don't ask. Just grab the hall pass. Let me know that you got it and go. You have my permission. Flip open the K. I want you to write a cheerleader type saying to yourself, because you got this one, you rock. I rock. I'm awesome. I am beast. I am bad to the bone. You can use whatever language you want here. This is your notebook. Okay? You can write it in French if you really want to.
Is DJ right?
Yeah. Just written.
Yeah, but I don't have that size.
Under the W.
So is this one chapter lesson 2?
Lesson 2.
So I just put it.
Yep.
What was the other one? Because I
Lesson 1.
So I just,
Under the W. If it was one that you had to work for and you got it all correct, what's going to go under that is your comment of what the hard part was and how you overcame it. If it was a small error, you're going to comment about what the error that you made was and how you were going to overcome
You're
it.
big, right?
You write as big as you want. So this is, you're going to write the identification. You're going to identify the struggle. And then you're going to comment about how you overcame or will overcome the problem. How you overcame or will overcome the problem, the struggle.
So we just glue them, miss?
Yep. Make sure that you can flip them open. The learn is the one that you hopefully have the most amount of paper under. Okay? You want to try to have maybe a fourth to half the page available when you lift open the Learn tab. And this is where you're going to take notes as you are speaking to your classmates or to your tutor, or to myself, or to when you're working with Khan Academy, or whomever you're getting the information to understand this problem, this is where you're going to take notes of, oh, this is how I understood it. Oh, this is what needed to happen.
You know what you did, and you can explain it without having to read it.
Then you have to write it. You have to write your explanations. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
You will do this for every lesson assignment that is given back and graded. At this point now, the grading is going to happen really fast. So as soon as I get something, and I'm going to grade it and start handing it back, which means it's entirely possible that Miss K is getting lesson 9 assignment back, and I'm going to pick on someone, Mr. Isaiah is barely getting lesson 2 assignments back. Okay? They're going now at your pace. I'm going to grade and turn back. You've got to cut and get them in here. Okay? There will always be one blank page at the very end of each lesson, so you can do this.
KWL, right?
Huh?
That too. Each assignment, KWL.
Each assignment, you're going to KWL.
That's what we write for L.
L, this is the problem you're going to learn from.
Oh, okay.
You're going to leave that blank until you get some learning done. Okay. All right. Any questions on how KWL is going to work for each assignment? All right. I'm going to cut the feed for